Hey guys, so happy Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about the importance of tracking your measurements and your before pictures. I know that it can be super scary, super vulnerable, to go down that road, but it's so important on your journey. Your body is going to be changing, like I talked about yesterday. It's going to be going through an enormous amount of changes. And unless you are tracking those measurements in your pictures, you're not going to be able to get an accurate picture of what that looks like. The scale is the worst indicator, guys. Like, I can't preach it enough. We do our initial weigh in, and typically we may do one more throughout the process, but that's it. We don't focus on what that number says because if you're doing the right things, eventually it will go down. But if you're weighing yourself every single day or multiple times a day, number one, it's not a healthy relationship. And number two, it's not a good indicator because your body's constantly fluctuating. For instance, on average, my weight fluctuates anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds daily. So if I weigh myself this morning, it could be one weight, and then tomorrow I could be 3 pounds heavier. So it's not a huge indicator. I go off of how I'm looking, how I'm feeling, what my pictures are looking like, what my measurements are saying, how my clothes are looking, and how they're feeling. Like, if my jeans are super loose, but my scale's not moving, then screw the scale. I'm not going to go off of that. I'm going to go off of my clothes and what that's saying. During the summer, I went 3 months without losing a single pound. It was like 1 to 2 pounds where it would fluctuate back and forth every single day, but I couldn't break through that plateau. If I would have solely focused on my scale, I probably would have given up because I understand how frustrating it can be to feel like you're doing all of this work and then you step on the scale and nothing's changed. But the one thing that kept me going was my pictures. Every time I took pictures, I could see the changes in my body. I could see the changes in my face. I could feel the different energy and the changes I had. So I had to let go of what that was saying and what that was doing. And so I'm asking you guys to do the same thing. I want you to weigh in. I want you to see how much, I want you to have that number, but it's just a number. And know that if you're doing the right things, if you're, tracking your nutrition and doing it properly, if you're doing your workouts daily, then you're going to see results. And I want you to understand this, guys. We didn't put that 10 pounds on overnight. We didn't put it on in a week. So it's not going to come off in a week. Or a month, or a couple months. Now it's going to come off, especially if you continue on the right path. But we can't expect to work out for a week and then all of a sudden be down 10 pounds. It just doesn't work like that. So today we're going to take our measurements and we are going to take our before pictures. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you the different positions that you need to be to take your before pictures. I will ask that you share one of your pictures in this group. I know that it's uncomfortable. I know that it's, really opening up that vulnerability, but we can't help you celebrate your success unless we know where you're beginning. And, it's all a process and it's all a journey. Do not compare your story with somebody else's. Your chapter 1 may be their chapter 20. I'm going to share my before pictures with you. And yes, I've seen a lot of progress in the past year, but I've let, the last 2 weeks kind of go. And so, I'm starting Hammer and Chisel this week with you guys while you're starting your program. So I have before pictures that I'm not proud of either. Not only that, once you take your before pictures, when we get finished with the first round, and if you do second round and third round, you can enter it in for your free t-shirt for whichever program you've completed, which is awesome. Who doesn't love free stuff? So not only do you get a free t-shirt, but it allows you to have the chance to win some free money, whether it's our weekly Beachbody Challenge prize, our monthly, or our quarterly. And we've had challengers win. I've had a challenger win the daily prize for $500, and I've had a challenger win the quarterly prize for $1,000. And so, it's super exciting, and it's all just about your journey and what you're doing. So it's super important that you track those things. I'll post a video on how to take your measurements, and there'll be two things. I'm going to post a Google Drive doc for you to enter your measurements in so that I can help keep track of those. So that if somewhere along the way we get stuck, I can kind of see where we're at and what's going on. It's just for me to help. That's it. Then I'm gonna upload in our challenge group Google Drive. There will be a folder for before pictures, and I'm gonna shoot you a video that shows you how to upload a folder with just your name so that you can have your before photos in there. And then we'll add your afters in when we get to that point. So get excited, guys. It's a new start. I'm super excited that you guys are doing a great job in the group about engaging and encouraging each other. And remember, this week is all about practice. So if you feel like you failed yesterday, today's a new day. Get up and crush it, and we'll get after it together. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'm super excited to see all of your pictures today and your stories, and one thing that you really want to focus on. And let's get after it.